Luis, you laid out three main things that people are making mistakes in. I know you have a program that teaches them how to be leaders, but if somebody were to say, okay, yeah, I recognize that I've made those mistakes or I could make those mistakes, how do we avoid making them? How do we overcome them when we do make them? What's the path forward for somebody as they're expanding their team and stepping into that leadership role?
Yeah. So one of the things that you can do is you can have a continuous hiring funnel, which means that you are always hiring. And I think people feel a little weird about this. They're like uncomfortable, like, well, why am I interviewing if I don't have a position or if I don't have somewhere for the person to go? What I tell them is the person is not losing anything. If you interview them and they're actually exceptional and great, you will find a way to hire that person. And so you want to always be in a continuous hiring process because that way you're never in a state of desperation. We always have 25 to 30 open positions. Now, that doesn't mean that everyone in the firm is on the chopping block because we would hate to have that reputation. But if somebody is truly underperforming, disengaged, already looking for the exit door, and we're constantly hiring, it's very likely that when they do look for that door and they leave, we have somebody in the pipeline. And so we like to always continuously be hiring. The second thing is forgiving yourself for mistakes. We take things so personal upon ourselves. Like we made this mistake. We're never going to be good at it. We're never going to be able to overcome this. And the reality is that you can overcome almost anything that's not catastrophic. As long as the mistake is not something catastrophic, like an illegal thing, an unethical thing, or something that's going to, put your license in jeopardy, you can overcome anything. You can overcome a loss of a great hire. You can overcome a loss of a poor hire. You can overcome, hiring somebody and promoting them at the wrong time. Anything that happens, you can overcome. And to get to 200 employees, just to put this in perspective for anyone out there who's like, how do you get to 200 employees and have them working efficiently, et cetera? Over the last 5 years, we've hired about 450 people. And that's how we got to 200 employees. So it's a numbers game. Not everyone's going to believe in your philosophy. Not everyone's going to believe in the way that your company operates. Not everyone's going to fit in correctly. Not everyone's going to be a culture fit. Not everybody's going to be values aligned with you. Like there's so many things that could go wrong in the relationship. But as I continue to drill down, is it doesn't matter what happens in the hiring process. As long as you're continuously looking for good people and you're doing it with good intention, you're going to find great people. And I'm at a point now where I've essentially insulated myself from all the bad things for the most part, because I have a great team of people that surround me. And that great team of people keeps me motivated every single day.